Alrighty, it is time for your late night Money in the fucking boring review. What a fucking boring show. Straight up, alright, this was uneventful. It's like if they didn't even try tonight. The first match is SmackDown Money in the Bank. Dolph Ziggler won. Yeah, he's a show-off. He has a little show on the internet. I love him. I'm full of botches in this match, okay? Sin Cara botched. Cody Rhodes fucked up his kick. The foot is about here. You hear like, you know, so you can see that wrestling is fake or whatever. Tensai and Santino did a horrible botch. Santino was doing childish shit, that he was afraid of heights. Very awesome there. You know, Dolph won. It's an uneventful finish. Christian just lands like this on the ladder cheaply, and Dolph wins. Yay. Then The Miz made a return, saying that he was in the Raw, you know, Money in the Bank. Sheamus defeated Del Rio in the second match. You know, just another boring finish. This match wasn't really that good. Sheamus was out of breath after 2 minutes again. Del Rio, you know, he needed help from his manager just to get a little bit of offense on Sheamus there. Because Sheamus is indestructible, lad, or whatever, fellow. You know, this was pretty boring in my opinion, and just a cheap fucking finish there. Bro. You know, just a cheap finish, very uneventful finish. You go through the whole match and it was long enough just to finish cheap like this. You know, it's for like kids, this wrestling. It's very like non-complex, very simple and boring wrestling. In the third match, Primo and Epico defeated the Primetime Players. So, you know, when are they getting their fucking shot? Not that I care, I'm just wanting this to stop there. The Primetime Players, newcomers that aren't even good, but they're walking away from matches like if they're supposed to be good. Like great wrestlers were too good for this, but they're just beginners from NXT. Then they get beat by Primo, so yeah. Tell me why I'm supposed to give a fuck about these schmucks, huh? In the fourth match, Punk defeats Daniel Bryan. Just like a finish, they both go through the table backwards like it happened on Raw. How artsy! This is rocking my world. It's rocking my mind, this artsy finish. You know, the whole AJ referee thing was pretty lame. She was injured and out of the match for like 20 minutes. So, you know, you pump this up for a month. Oh, it's AJ referee. And she's there for like 5 minutes in the match, you know. This match lasted 30 minutes. Around there, maybe 35 minutes, I don't know. And I found it boring. You know, a weird, shitty, artsy finish. Little kendo stick shots, because it was no DQ out of nowhere. You know, kendo stick shots on the arms. At one point, Bryan had Punk in his finisher with a kendo stick. Punk just hits Bryan on his boot with the stick, and this breaks up the submission. You know, pretty lame. It was like 30 minutes long, and for these two, this was a pretty boring match. I was falling asleep almost, and that's being honest. I was like, you know, I had a hard time focusing on this shit. And AJ didn't do fuck all, just stopped Punk from throwing Bryan in the corner. She stepped on the kendo stick once, big fucking deal there. All this great drama for fuck all, basically. Then Ryback, you know, Punk is the WWE title, he's the champion, and his match is before the #1 contender for that title. Makes no fucking sense. Then Ryback wrestles after Punk on the card. It's Ryback versus Hawkins and Pylorex. The crowd starts cheering Goldberg because it's not edited on SmackDown. Then Ryback gets pissed off. Come on. Then the other wrestler just gets up and gets in the move. It's like, is this even supposed to look real? What the hell's going on, you know? There was a bunch of missing punches tonight, missing kicks, very shitty wrestling, alright? Ryback beats those two fucking bums, greatest storyline ever in wrestling. He beats one guy, he beats the other. Oh my god, is he gonna beat both of them? He's only beaten 2 guys every week for the past 6 months. Is he gonna do it? Then in the 6th match, you get Layla, Caitlyn, and Tamina Snuka, motherfucking ugliest bitch on the planet, defeating Beth, Neidhart, and Eve Torres. You know? Who the fuck cares about this shit? You know, a 6-woman tag match, they all run out at the end there before the finish. No, this match ain't gonna end. Everybody's running out for some reason. And it just finishes. I wasn't predicting an ending at that time in the match. And Caitlyn, she's not on Raw, she's not on SmackDown, but she's in the fucking fight just before the main event on the pay-per-view. You know, what the hell is this crap? Then John Cena won the Raw Money in the Bank, and who the fuck else was gonna win this match? It was predictable that he would win, and the way that he won, okay, he grabs the briefcase, he starts hitting Big Show once, he goes to hit him a second time, and when he hit him, the whole thing just ripped off of the suitcase. Then he's like, you know, a big fucking botch ending. Of course, Big Show was gonna fall off first. Then it was supposed to be all dramatic. He's hitting him and it rips off non-purposely. What the fuck is this shit? What a cheap show. Super boring. The best match was Punk and Bryan, and I found it very, very long and fucking boring. A big uneventful show. This show proved to me that you can go without watching a pay-per-view, you know? If you miss a pay-per-view like this, you save 50 bucks and you don't miss anything. This was shitty. The matches were misplaced on the card. It's like they didn't even try. Honestly, there it sucked. Until next time, peace.